Hello guys, welcome to another FU Money. Let me just put the music a bit quieter and welcome you all. Of course, today is a happy day, I bet, for all of you. And we have a lot of people joining already here, the OGs of the channel as usual. Let me put some messages on screen, they love it. So today we have Renato here, elbow cuff. And already Marco, as usual. Marco is a very regular OG here in the channel. Welcome, Marco. And also Tiago, the moderator and administrator also of the FU Money podcast. I bet he had a few beers last night because of Bitcoin going up. And that's good. Ricardo Patroni here again, with some difficulties in reading. He needs the mono glasses. And of course from Chile, Javiera is with us today. I'm glad you're here and probably not working, or you're just in your lunchtime, I don't know. But I'm glad to see you guys all here. And we have more people. Paul Lubiato also here. And there's more. Jesus, so many messages. Pedro Urbano, have you been here before? If you haven't, be very welcome. And of course, we have someone that you are used to see at the Hard Fork Cafe also. Andrea Rocha is here with us today. Bonjour, Andrea. Andrea speaks really good French, by the way, if you guys need some help with that. And exactly. Let's go there. It's just a few seconds and I will do that. I know you guys want it. Okay. And Andrea is in Lisbon, I guess, by the name of the street. I know the roundabout, I don't know the street, but anyway. Okay guys, welcome, be very welcome all of you. And of course today is a very good day because Bitcoin has been pumping. And let's go to the... I want to show this first. I want to do it first. Sorry guys. So yesterday, let me just remove the messages from here, and I also forgot my name, which is completely stupid of me, but anyway, here it is. For those of you that don't know yet, which I believe are zero, that's my name there. But I just wanted to say that actually it was today already at 1:34 here, 1:34 a.m. I was, of course, looking at the charts, and I saw this pattern on the 4-hour chart, which looks like a cup and handle, except for this middle thingy here at the bottom of the cup. But to me this was a cup and handle, and the formation was, except for this middle part here of these few candles, it looked like a very good structure of a cup and handle. And I posted on the Telegram group. By the way, join the Telegram group. It's down here at the ticker. You can join it by following the link there. I will also put it on screen just in a few seconds. But this is the message I posted yesterday on Telegram. So let me have some joy today, because again, I was able to see a structure that actually worked and it was validated. And exactly as predicted, we went to 47K, and I'm very happy for that. And I'm happy because I told everyone in the Telegram group yesterday about that. Not yesterday, today, but already after midnight. So I went to sleep after that. And of course, for me, there's a new day only after I sleep. So yesterday, this was the message on Telegram. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And some of you actually took some action. Of course, this is not financial advice. Nothing of what I say should be considered financial advice, but in any case, you guys had it there. I posted it, and I was just waiting for the breakout of this this trend channel here that was going down, and I said we are going to break it because the volume is already increasing, and I see the bottom formation already in. This was the bottom formation: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times. 11 times we tested this support, and of course nothing happened. This was not broken to the downside, and I saw the cup and handle, and I said to myself, this is going to explode to the upside. Let me just post something on the Telegram group and warn people about this. I don't know if you guys took the opportunity to increase your sats, but in any case, that's it. I just wanted to share it with you exactly as predicted. As usual, I was missing saying this on the channel already, and of course joking a bit about the Moon Carl. I hope he doesn't mind. He has a lot more subscribers than I do, so I guess he doesn't give an F, but in any case, there's that. Okay, so let's go to the Twitter. And of course, I want to tell you that the second giveaway is already on the way, and we started this week, or this week we will have again 3 videos, so 3 numbers that you have to find out where they are in the videos. And the first video was on Monday, of course. The second video was yesterday, because on Wednesday I was not able to live stream. And today the third video will have the third and final number for the giveaway. That will happen tomorrow during the Saturday live stream, the biggie live stream on Saturday. So the weekly live stream that will probably start around 4 p.m. I changed it a bit to 4 p.m. because there were some people in the western part of the world that were not able to see it because it was too early. So now I'm starting the live streams on Saturday around 4 p.m. I hope everyone remembers that. And tomorrow there will be the second giveaway, which is $100 in Bitcoin. We don't give shitcoins here. We don't give fiat, which is crap money. We just give people Bitcoin, which is the only sound money in the world. So you guys know this already about this podcast. So don't forget, read the rules if you still don't know them. The rules are always in the video description. The first link in the video descriptions are the rules. It takes you to the document on Google Docs, and you can read all about it there. So just go read the rules and know how to participate in this giveaway. Also, just one last thing, and that's here if I'm not mistaken. So the channel is now having a new name. As you guys know, this used to be my name, but now I changed it to FU Money Podcast, which is what makes sense. So I just want to take your attention here to the bottom of the page. If you scroll down the homepage of the FU Money Podcast channel, you will see 2 more channels, and I'm not going to say anything else about it. Just investigate, find out what this is, and a few more channels will come up in the near future. So I'm planning something, and then I will give you some hints along the way. So just don't forget to check the FU Money Podcast main channel homepage. Scroll down to the bottom of the page where I have the featured channels, and you will have there 2 new channels already. One here, one here. I'm not going to... Come on, guys. 22 subscribers. 10 subscribers on the other one. You can do better than that. I just announced this yesterday, and we have 22 subscribers and 10 subscribers. Shame on you. Okay. But any case, let's go to the charts. That's what you guys want to see. So where are the charts? Here. Oh my god. Price to time model. This is my biggest nightmare. I guess this will not happen. Sorry, guys. I guess this will not happen. Let's put it in full screen and see what's happening here. Of course, we are just a few weeks away from the end of the square. And we again went above the 20-period SMA, the green line on screen, which in this case is a logarithmic chart. So this is a logarithmic simple moving average, which does not correspond to the next charts you will see on the podcast. But you guys know this already if you have been following me for some time. So we are again on the price to time model above the 20-period SMA. This was already turning back down a bit because it's a logarithmic chart, so it reacts faster. And in this case, the week has now went really up because of the pump last night. But let's check the RSI. The RSI is, of course, reversing to the upside, and that's good. We did not even touch the orange dashed line again, and we reversed the RSI on the weekly chart to the upside. But as I said, this is already my nightmare because I believe that we will not be able to have a top before the end of the square. Let's try to point it to the end of the year or beginning next year. So let's see what happens there. But let's take a look at the total market cap. Today, the total market cap is again above 2 trillion. So we are now at 2.08 trillion. Look at this pump. That's amazing. I really enjoyed it, seeing it last night live. This happened just in a few minutes. It was completely crazy. Bitcoin went up more than 2K, and I was really happy for that. Look at that candle. That candle is beautiful. Look at this. We are now, of course, inside the resistance context. So beware, guys. At any time, this could reverse a bit to try to find support again on previous levels. So the total market cap looks very nice. Sorry, today my throat is again a bit crazy. And I have to, I had a bit of a cough. Okay, so this is the total market cap. Nice, I like it. Dominance, we are getting back up. So the dominance of Bitcoin is again increasing. We are forming here, this structure here is forming a bottom. And that's really nice because you guys know what happens. Bitcoin will outperform the shit coins, and I will be even happier, not just because Bitcoin is going up, but because shit coins will not make as much money as Bitcoin, which you guys know already is now forming the double bottom here and starting the formation to go up. So let's see how quickly this can go up and how many shitcoins will try to follow just to delay this move to the upside, but I don't really care about that. Okay, so today is the 1st, if I'm not mistaken, the 1st of October. And of course, we have to check the monthly chart. So the monthly chart looks very good, in my opinion. We have come down here at the RSI. We are now below the overbought territory. We didn't cross the border yet. However, this month we recovered all the gains that were lost in September. So September was a really bad month. And we now in October are already going up almost the same as we lost in September, which is really good. But in any case, I just wanted to point out something. We are now at resistance. This resistance is the 48 to 51K resistance that we have been trying to break to the upside. And we already did it once, but it was a fake out. So we came back down. And now this will be, I bet, the second attempt at breaking the 48.51 resistance line. Okay. But there is something I really want to point out. So September candle opened around... let me put it there at $47,124, and right now we are at $47,350, which means that we are above the opening of this candle, the monthly candle of September. So in this case, this green candle here is an engulfing candle, and this is bullish. I really enjoy this. The fact that for now this candle is bullish, but we are still many days away from the close of this candle. So of course we will have to wait for the end of October to see what happens. But right now we started the month with a bullish signal on the monthly chart. We have an engulfing candle here, which is already above the opening of the previous candle of September. So that's really good news. The RSI just going sideways with just a little bit of steepness to the upside, but nothing really crazy. The MACD continues to go sideways too. The blue line is perfectly neutral. The orange line is catching up and reducing this gap between the blue and the orange. And the bars are now extending a bit more and not going so much to the downside, having a bigger gap between them. So in this case, the monthly chart looks good to me. I hope that Bitcoin continues to go up. Of course, if you look at some moving averages on this chart, we get really crazy. You guys know this. For example, the 100 period SMA on the monthly chart is the red line here. We are right now at only $8,600. You guys remember when Bitcoin was around $8,600, and now we are almost at 50,000. So it's interesting to see the monthly chart because of the moving averages. Of course, the 20 period is going up like crazy. The 50 is now around the $16,500, and the 100 is around $8,300. So really good. I like the monthly chart. Let's now move on to the weekly, and the weekly also has an engulfing candle. So if this candle closes like this, you guys remember I said that it was almost impossible to have this candle in the previous video, to have this candle become an engulfing candle of the previous one, because this was just a small doji here yesterday before the pump. This was like around 43,000, and it was a red doji. And I said, well, if this closes as a doji on the green color, I'm already happy. But now I am much more happier than I was yesterday, because now we have an engulfing candle on the weekly chart. Looks good. Look at the dots, guys. Remember the dots from yesterday? The last dot was already almost on top of the yellow dot here. And now, because of this move up, we will continue parallel to the 50 and not cross it to the downside. So we just have to keep this momentum, and it will be great. So good news again on the weekly chart too. The moving averages, the 20 period moving average and the 50 are already going parallel because of this move up. And as soon as we have a new candle for the next week, this will be removed from the 20 period SMA and we will start to go up. This will be very, very nice. Also, the RSI is a bit neutral here because we were going down, not so much inclined to the downside, but we were going down and now we are going up. So I would say that this is neutral. The RSI is now just trying to update its movement to the upside again and just going sideways. The MACD, good news also on the weekly chart of the MACD. The blue line is again above the orange, so we did not cross the orange line to the downside. That was very good also, and because of this pump of yesterday or this morning. So everything is giving us very, very, very good signals, very good signs here that the bullish momentum is in, and probably October will be a very interesting month. But let's take a look at the daily. So here it is, guys, the big pump of yesterday. Amazing candle. I love a candle that crosses all the moving averages at the same time. We were able to go above the resistance of the VPVR, and now we are just trying to find support around the 47,000 before a next attempt of the 48 resistance to 51. So look at the RSI. The RSI looks crazy. We were just at the first third of the RSI level here, and it's just turning up like crazy, and it's very good. Also, the MACD turned completely bullish. The MACD is now with the blue line above the orange, and we have the first green bar starting now. Starting today, we have, for a long time we didn't have a green bar. Let me see, this one was very, very small, but this was on the 6th of September, and now it's the 1st of October. Finally, we have a green bar on the daily MACD. So also very good news on the daily chart. We completely broke this moving average, the 20, the 50, and the 200, after finding support for several times on the 100 period SMA here on the daily chart. I really like the charts today, and that's why I sound so happy. Sometimes I sound a bit tired, but today I sound really happy by doing this live stream. And of course, very, very good things to discuss with you. So that's the daily. Let's just take a look quickly at the 4 hour to see the BitMEX funding rate. The 4 hour looks like crazy. We are now finding support and trying to go sideways here. I hope this is not a Bart Simpson. Some of you, of course, know the Bart Simpson pattern, and this will just do something like that here and then come back down. I hope that is not the case. I hope we find support, or at least in the 4 hour chart. On the 4 hour chart, we can find support. If we have to retrace a bit more, we could find support around 46.5 here at the 200 moving average. That would be a very, very good sign too. But let's see what happens. Let's hope that we don't go down in a fury, and probably we could even have a last push to the upside to the resistance line of the MRI, which is now, let me check here, because of the logo I cannot see it, 48,360. That's the line, the resistance line of the MRI. Okay, so we could even have a last push to the upside and then probably trying to find support around this area before attempting the 48 to 51 resistance again for the second time. However, on the 4-hour, be careful guys, we are already in overbought territory, and we are also, the MACD is completely exponential to the upside, so beware, because in the short term we could have a retracement here. So just take a look at your positions and beware of the charts, of course. So let's take a look here at the Pro Indicators framework. So as I discussed before, we had really strong support coming from here, coming from down here with the bottom of the trend channel, the green zigzag, and also this red wine color here, which is the 50% line of the context, which divides the context in half, the support context here and the resistance context there. The gray box is on top and bottom of the price action. And of course, we found support on exactly 50% of the context line, which is very, very bullish. This is very bullish. We did not even cross the 50% to the downside to find support on this gray box here, and we actually reversed the price action to the upside here, which is very, very bullish. Let me just zoom out a bit, and you guys will see this down wedge here. This wedge is pointing down, and of course this is a bullish sign, a bullish structure, sorry, and of course we broke it to the upside with extreme velocity. We found support, by the way, at the exactly same levels as we had resistance. Just after the 56% correction, we found resistance here once, twice, and 3 times, and now we made it support and went back up to the upside. So everything works in TA, all the things connect. Of course, TA cannot predict the future, that's not what we do in this podcast. We just see the signals of the charts and the indicators, and we try to evaluate what will come next by evaluating risk and probabilities. So in this case, the bottom was found, and the probabilities said that the most probable move would be to the upside. And I also said 1 or 2 videos ago that we were about to have a squeeze. If you guys remember, I said that looking at the momentum here, I said that the bulls were really making moves here, and the bulls also. And when you have bears and bulls trying to fight for the same position, this usually results in a volatile move. And in this case, as we found support, the volatile move was to the upside, and the bulls won this fight. So let's see. I have already an indication of this indicator here around 50,000. This pink line that you guys see on screen, which could be the reversal of the price action, also coinciding with the resistance context, the gray box on top. So beware, guys. This is very cool. This is very nice. I really enjoy the fact that we had this big move to the upside, but we are sorry, we are now approaching an area which could reverse the price action and have a bit of a correction. So don't take your eyes out of the charts and protect your positions if this is the case. Stop loss was that's why God invented stop losses. And never forget that nothing goes up exponentially forever. We always have corrections, and that might happen. So in this case, we are of course still in a bull market. Let's take a look at the dollar. The dollar is coming back down after touching the resistance line of the MRI. You guys see here the red dots, and the dollar crossed it to the upside and quickly came back down, finding really strong resistance on the MRI line. And also the 2 moving averages, the 100 and the 200 period simple moving averages that were converging around this area. So the dollar found some resistance here, and the actual cup and handle of the dollar did not work exactly the same as Bitcoin. So I am happy for that. I'm not happy because the dollar is going up, but at least the cup and handle, which was very, very similar in structure to the one of Bitcoin, did not work perfectly. And the dollar for now is still fighting this resistance, so it did not go to the upside as one could expect. Gold continues to fight with the 100 period SMA on the weekly chart, and it's still not above or not closed above, but it just made a small move to the upside. So gold is also with a short-term bullish momentum. I believe we are now above the 100 period, just now, just in this second. But it will have to fight a bit more to be able to close the weekly candle above this support and continue to the upside. My long-term outlook of gold is that we are still bullish in this commodity, and that we are going to have higher prices. If you guys look closely, gold has had this amazing cup and handle, huge cup and handle here. So this is also one of the things that makes me think that gold will continue to the upside. If you guys see, this is a cup and this is a handle, which could be in formation. And of course, gold moves like a snail. It's very, very slow, but we could have a handle here. And probably during 2022, gold would break the resistance of the all-time high and continue to the upside. This is what I think gold will do in the long run because of this huge cup that we have that started around 2011. So many years, 10 years of cup. And this is how fast gold moves. It's crazy, but that's it. This is the cup and this is the handle. 11 years after the start of the cup. But in any case, I still believe that gold will surprise us and will continue to have this handle going to the upside and finally breaking the all-time highs of 2,000 and something dollars. So that's my outlook for gold. That's what I believe will happen. Let me just put the chart as it was before, like this. And the S&P continues the correction. So let's see how extended to the downside this will turn out to be. I really hope that the S&P continues like this and corrects a bit more. Probably the best thing for the S&P would be to have a flash crash to the 50-period SMA, V-shaped recovery to the upside, continuation of the bull market. Let's see, that would be a very nice thing for Bitcoin too, if the S&P, of course, corrected and expelled all the weak hands from the markets, and then correction, V-shape, recovery and continuation. That's what I would like to see on the S&P, but we still don't know where this correction will fall. This is a 1 to 4 candle correction already, and probably we could have a reversal soon. So let's see how this evolves next week. But for now, we are still some percentage down, around 6% if I'm not mistaken. I saw it yesterday. Final chart, and this is the bigger outlook of Bitcoin for now. So you guys remember the famous trend line here and the support and resistance contexts also, but in levels. So let me just zoom in here a bit. We were around here yesterday inside the green rectangle, which was strong support, as you guys know, from this formation, this consolidation here, these 3 points of resistance that Bitcoin found when trying to get back up after the 56% correction. And yesterday or today, this AM, already after midnight at 1 something, we started to see a big pump to the upside. It completely smashed those 2 resistances, the intra resistances in between the support and the big resistance of 48.51, which were the 46.5 and 44, and it did not even care about breaking those resistances to the upside. We are now touching the 48, as you guys can see. Very I cannot zoom it so much because it will become fuzzy, but you guys can see that this candle already went on top of the 48,000 line here, and then it came back down a bit. So we are now starting, if I am correct, we are now starting the second attempt of breaking this red resistance, which was already done once, rejected, correction ABC, Elliott wave, and now going to the upside, wave 1, wave 2, and now I believe this is wave 3 of this movement to the upside. So that's what I see on the charts. That's my interpretation. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's see who else is there. And let's see, guys, if you guys want to make me any questions. I don't want to make it very long video today again, because tomorrow we have the long video, the weekly live stream on Saturday with the giveaway of $100, of course. So if you want to ask me something, I will be waiting on the chat that you actually write something to me right now. In the meantime, while we wait, I have a message to show on screen. And that's it, guys. I showed it. It's there. Everyone can see in the recorded video after the live stream ends. So, questions. I would really enjoy to have your questions. And while I wait for your questions, I will just show the Twitter account, which is new, by the way, because last week I was banned from Twitter for expressing my opinions. I guess Twitter doesn't like freedom of expression, although Jack is a very, very strong proponent of Bitcoin and its libertarian philosophies. But in any case, I guess Twitter is not so much in line with Jack and probably suffering from the government pressure. But in any case, I was banned because I expressed my opinions about Australia and its government. But right now, I have a new account, which is the first link on top of this message. The second link is the link that will take you guys to the Telegram group of the FU Money podcast, where we have already more than 500 people and where you can discuss Bitcoin and the markets in general. So if you'd like to join us, and of course, if you want to participate in the giveaway, you have to be following my Twitter account, and you have to be also in the Telegram group. As you guys know, this is part of the rules. You have to follow me on YouTube, Twitter and Telegram, and those three are the main ones. I did not even want to put the account I have on Instagram, which is also going exactly now. On the bottom of the screen you have my handle on Instagram, but that one is not mandatory for the giveaway. Just can follow me if you want. I would really appreciate that. So you can search for Surfer with 2 S's, Tuga, and that's me on Instagram. Okay, let's hide this message for now. And let's see if anyone has any questions. I really enjoy having you all here. There's a lot more people now. So you guys know already, if you want to ask me any questions, please precede the question with my name, with an email @ and my name, and I will get it as a mention, which will be much easier for me to distinguish the questions from the normal chat. So let's see. Not so many people today asking any questions. Again, I guess my reading of the charts are so self-explanatory. I guess you don't have any doubts. Let's see who else is here. I will just give you a few more minutes because I would like to not have a long stream. As you guys know, during the during the week from Monday to Friday, I like to make shorter videos, just quick updates, and that's it. Where is that shooting star candle? I am a little worried. This is a shooting star candle. Well, you should have mentioned what chart and what time frame, because I cannot check it like this. I don't remember seeing some shooting star. You mean at the 4-hour? You mean the current candle on the 4-hour chart? If you mean that, well, of course, this could be the beginning of a small retracement. Nothing to worry about. This is still a bull market. You guys know that if we are above this trend line here, if we are above the white trend line here on this chart, and we are above the green support rectangle here, this is still a bull market. The only way I will consider evaluating if we could move to a bear market is if Bitcoin closes weekly candles below this trend line. I repeated this many times on this podcast. You guys know this already. So if you are just worried about this small candle on the 4-hour, man, this is a 4-hour chart. It doesn't matter. You should never, the big outlook of Bitcoin, you should always check the weekly and the daily and the monthly, of course, when the month is closed. But the main charts you should always look for is the weekly and the daily charts. Those are the ones that show you the bigger picture of the trend, not the 4-hour. The 4-hour is just, a really short-term chart that I sometimes look at just to get the BitMEX funding rate. Sorry for that, guys. So if you were talking about this, I guess you were, sorry. Andrea is in the middle of the traffic. Please don't have an accident because you are watching the FU Money podcast. If you have to drive, and you can watch it later. I don't want anyone going to hospital because of this podcast. So please be careful if you are driving your car and watching me at the same time. Don't do it. Thank you, Marco. I guess the clapping is for me. And let's see. Daily Candle is just saying that October is here. Yeah, I completely agree. The Daily Candle was amazing. I was watching it live while it happened. This was just a few minutes. In just a few minutes, Bitcoin went from 43, something like that. Let me check. Yeah, this was actually in the middle of changing candles on the 4-hour chart. So we were around 43,500, and then we went to 47,700. Actually, much bigger than 2,000. This was more than that. So this was like 40. Sorry, let me check again the price. 43. Yeah, 47. So $4,000. $4,000 in just a few minutes. Just out of curiosity, let me check on the 1-hour chart. Yeah, so the big one was this one here in this 1 hour, in this specific hour, which was around 11 last night. No, 11 this 11 this morning. Sorry, yeah. Huh? That's weird. Oh yeah. The post was at 1:30 and this happened this morning. I'm completely crazy. Sorry, guys. So this was at 11 and we are now... Look at this at the 1 hour. Really interesting. We have an MRI top and we have again a rounded formation, which is bullish. That's very interesting, the 1 hour chart. I never look at such smaller time frames, but in any case, we had an MRI top corresponded to this drop. 1 to 3 candles correction, usually 1 to 4, but in this case 3 candles going to the downside and now recovering again. And probably we will break this small resistance here and try to go for the 48.51. So that's exactly what I said before. Really interesting. The main thing was at 11 here. Great. I really enjoy that candle. That's a really good candle. So let me put this on the weekly again. We are now even more... It's even more now, guys. When we started this live stream, we were actually almost just, you know, touching the level of the opening of the red candle. Now we are above that. So I guess we are again going for a new short-term pump. Something like 48 and a half probably. And then we will see and evaluate what will happen. Any questions? Let me check here. The prediction for tomorrow. Sorry, guys, let me check. Marco is saying... Marco, you should use the @ the email sign and my name, and then wait for YouTube to put my name completely there and select my name so that it becomes yellow. Because in this case, I didn't see the yellow mention. But in any case, I saw the question. You got the prediction for tomorrow. We put at Twitter. Are you asking me if you can put the prediction for tomorrow? Oh, okay. You are talking about the giveaway. Sorry, I was not getting your question. So if you are talking about the giveaway, I will start the live stream tomorrow on Saturday by telling you guys what to do. So usually, yeah, we cannot comment on the videos if we are live streaming. So I will put this, as usual, I will put a tweet on Twitter just announcing the start of the live stream, and then probably we'll do it just like the previous week, and you guys will reply or to that tweet or comment on that tweet with your predictions and all the data that you guys need for the giveaway. Okay, so probably this will just be just like the previous week, and we will use Twitter for that, unless until tomorrow I'm banned from Twitter again, and then we'll find a new way to do it. Okay, so that's it. Javiera says, no questions because your analysis is pretty clear. Thank you so much, Javiera, and I really enjoy having you here. One of the few girls that watches this live stream, by the way, this podcast, and we should have more girls, but you guys, I guess you guys are afraid to invite your girlfriends to come and watch the live stream. I don't know why. just bring your friends and your girlfriends here, and let's all watch the podcast, because the female audience is very, very, very short here. It's only men. The big majority, 99.7% of people watching this podcast are men. So I would like to change that. Let's have something like at least 70-30, and being 30 the females, and then we can increase that and probably reach 50-50. That would be very nice to have more women in the crypto world. There's no crypto, there's Bitcoin and shitcoins. I completely forget this again. So in the Bitcoin and shitcoins world, so let's see what happens in the future. I hope that we have more women watching the podcast. And Powell said US will not ban Bitcoin. Do you think this can be the kicker to the last leg up? Well, yeah, of course, sometimes the news help, but I mostly rely on the technicals. You guys know me already. I prefer to look at the charts and see what's happening, having the technical indicators telling me what is going to happen or what price structure I can see in the charts, and then I prefer to use that as reference for what might happen in the future, for the probabilities and risk management. Of course, you can have some news helping sometimes, but 99% of price action on charts is, let's say, probabilistically understood by patterns and technicals. So I give 1% to the news, but 1% does not move a market. So of course, Jerome Powell could be, he's mentioning that they are not going to ban Bitcoin, could also be helping, but just 1%. The technicals were there. I did not even know about Jerome Powell's phrase about Bitcoin when I posted that message on Telegram, saying that we were about to have a squeeze and a cup and handle exploding to the upside. So I did not even know about the news, and I could see it on the charts already. So that's why I just give 1% to the news and I don't care about the rest. Okay, what do I think about Plan B? I am wondering who is behind that account. Plan B, I don't know who Plan B is. I don't know, I mean the person. I know that he's an analyst, and he, by the voice, by just listening to what he says, by his voice, I can see that he's someone around probably, I don't know, around my age, probably more, above 50 probably. So in between 45, 55, but I don't know who this guy is, of course. But he is very recognized by many people that already are known by his writings and his interviews, and he's actually one of the greatest on-chain analysts that we have. I would put Willy Woo in first place, Plan B in second, and Will Clemente in third. Those are the three main on-chain analysts that we have right now at the moment for Bitcoin and shitcoins, not crypto. So Plan B for me is in second place, just after the Willy Woo, and he's very good. If everything he writes and answers in during the interviews are of his own making and his own thinking, of course he is a very good analyst, and I don't really care if he's known or not. I just guess the guy doesn't want to show up and be a public figure, so that's his decision, but I really trust his analysis, and I really enjoy seeing the stock to flow model and the stock to flow X model, which is the new one. So I guess he's a really good analyst. That's my opinion. Thank you for the participation, Javiera. And let's see, Marco, okay. I think Hugo no longer works since channel name was changed to... oh yeah, probably that's it. So you guys have to mention the name of the channel exactly. Probably that's the problem. That's why people were using my name and I was not seeing the mentions exactly. Yeah, I see them now. I see one there. Exactly, yours, Magis, is in orange, so it means you have to proceed the questions with FU money and not my name. Sorry for that. I completely forgot, guys, that I changed the channel name. Okay, so let's wrap up. I don't want to make this even an hour. It's already 46 minutes of live stream. I really enjoyed being here. I really enjoy what happened today with this pump, and I really enjoy the charts in general. I now have a different look of the weekly chart, which was the one I didn't really like yesterday or a few days ago. But for now, my girlfriend already joined. So is your girlfriend watching this live stream, Marco? I hope she is. Stay away from my girlfriend, Hugo. Yeah, don't worry, man. You are in Texas, I'm in Portugal. We are very, very distant from one another. So don't worry. And although I really enjoy Texas, I've been there, as I said already, several times in this podcast. But don't worry, man. I'm not doing that. You guys know me already. Can you write the name of the guys you spoke? Willy Woo. So I can show you. I can show you on Twitter, and this will be on the video, so you can rewind. It's much easier for me. And with that, we will wrap up just in a few minutes. Sorry, guys. I just need to change the page here. So let's go to Twitter, and of course, I will show you Willy Woo here. So this is the number one. Willy Woo, and he's on Twitter and goes by the name of Woonomic. So you can find him really easily. This one for me, Willy Woo is the greatest on-chain analyst we ever saw in the Bitcoin and shitcoins world. Number two, Plan B, which is 100 trillion. Exactly. So this is Plan B. He goes by the name, by the handle on Twitter of 100 trillion USD, and you can also follow him. Of course, I am following all these guys. And number three, it's Will Clemente, and that's his Twitter. So this is the third one, and you can just check the video if you missed it or you could not write all of them. Don't worry, you can rewind the video as soon as I wrap up here and I close the stream. You can just go back and see it again. So Willy Woo is Woonomic, and Plan B is 100 trillion USD, and Will Clemente is W Clemente and 3 I's. The third. So this means the third. I guess he is the third Clemente in the family. The third Will. So don't forget this. W Clemente and then 3 I's. 3 I's in the uppercase letter. Okay. So that's it. Let me just go back to the announcement of the second giveaway, which was what was on Twitter. Guys, I will have to wrap up, and I really enjoyed being here with you today. Let me just close this, hide this message. One last time, for those of you that want to follow me on Twitter too, here's my Twitter account. The first link on top and the second link will take you guys to our FU Money Podcast Telegram group, where you can join more than 500 people already there discussing Bitcoin and the markets in general. And it's really fun because we have people talking 24 hours a day from different parts of the world. And you can join us also and learn with us and also teach us whatever you know. So this is a group for exchanging knowledge. That's what we like to do there. Okay, guys? So thank you very much. Let me just go to my main angle. And of course, today I will try not to forget the usual wise words.
All right, let's roll. Hey, let's be careful out there.
Exactly, guys. Let's be careful out there in the markets. Let's roll. And don't forget, tomorrow we have the live stream starting at 4 p.m. Portuguese time and the giveaway of the second $100 in Bitcoin. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed this today. Please comment this video. Don't forget, you have to comment the videos and like them. Thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you are new here. And I will see you again tomorrow on the weekly live stream. Bye-bye.